I hope that you give me one more applause so that I can gain my confidence. So this is a picture, the beginning of my story. Once upon a time, there was a human being and his dog. They have been in great companionship for ages, but suddenly they become separated from themselves. What happened? What happened that made the separation between this human being and his dog? Is it because human being stopped seeing his dog as his best friend? Or is it because, animal cruelty has been what this dog worry about? So if the answer is yes, you are right to listen to my topic today, dogs in danger. And in order to help you to follow my presentation, I would like to give you 3 guiding questions. So the first one, what dangers are dogs likely to face? Second, the reasons why should we human beings protect dogs? And the last part would be what are some solutions to the problem? So let's answer the first question. What danger? So have a look at those pictures. What can you see? This man is using a stick to slap a dog. Second, so these can be called the physical violence toward his dog.
Physical abuse.
And can you see where are those dogs? In a cage. But do you know what are they waiting for? Yes, that's right. They are waiting for a very important transformation. That would be turn a dog into dog meat.
A dish.
And I wonder whether it's the good news to all of you here. Our country is among top 3 countries in Asia where dog meat trading has been very successful. But this one is actually not good news to our friend, the dogs. So it seems that their primary concern is who will protect them from, becoming 7-course dog meat like this. So that leads to the second question that we'd like to answer. What are some reasons for, protecting those dogs? So there are only 2 main reasons to me. First, it is not acceptable if you do harm to a dog. Second, and also the last reason, dogs are the very supportive animal or creature. So let's, explore the first reason. Harming dogs is not accepted. Why I say so? So there are 4 main reasons. First, according to UN and FAO, which stand for United Nations and can you get this one? Food Agriculture Organization, exactly. And what do they say? They say that dog meat is not for human food consumption. They give a list of livestock. So livestock? I'm sure that livestock is used to talk about cows or pigs or chicken. Those animals that we use for food. And the next reason. Have you ever listened to how they turn a dog into what we call the delicious dog meat in the menu? There are various ways, such as some of them may pour boiling water into a dog, or they may cut some hole in their paws and they wait until they bleed to death. Or sometimes, they are a bit lazy, so just break their leg like this, and the day after they will cook it. And the last reason, diarrhea. So there's no need to explain this term, right? And this one is a very, what we call it, a very special announcement to those drunken gentlemen who is a fan of dog meat and wine. So is there anyone here enjoy, delicious dog meat? Be careful. Who? Oh, I'm not sure about this. So if you find dog meat a very delicious dish, remember what we call the very hot news during 2 years, especially in our country, in the north of Vietnam. They have found a lot of restaurant or food store where dog meat are not very hygienic. So you can suffer from severe diarrhea. So be careful. And the second reason, why should we protect the dogs? Because not only in my opinion, but I'm sure that many people share the same opinion that dogs are one of the most supportive creatures in the world. So we're not talking about its intelligence, because if you compare dogs to cats or chimpanzees or some other animals, it seems that dogs are the only creature that can understand human beings very well. So in my definition, dogs are equal to man's assistant, or they can be our soulmate. Why? So let's give the definition, explanation for dogs. Why is it equal to man's assistant? Because dogs are also very active. They can participate in various areas of work in our life. So you can see the dog in the police station, a policeman. Police dog to be exact. And can you guess, So can you guess what do they do? So we call this one rescue dogs. Okay. And this kind of dog is very special. We call it guide dog or service dog. To help the handicapped or help the patient who have to stay in a very long term in the hospital. So the only way that they help the patient is just to play with the patients, or to let the patient, caress them, so that they can feel some emotion. So far we have talked about the reason why should we protect dogs. So if all of you here share the same opinion, so I think we should do something to, protect them from the danger that they are facing. So let's answer the last question of my presentation today. What are some solutions? Oh, sorry. This one also very important. So this was my mistake to not to include this one into my reasons, because this one is one of the major reasons that everyone find it's appropriate. Dog is our soulmate. Why? If you have a little dog at home, and whenever you return home, so what do you usually see?
Sleeping.
When you return home, you will see their tail wagging like this. Whenever you feeling something, you're feeling sorrowful, and your dog will sit by you, stand by your side. They never say anything, but it seems to understand a lot, and that is what we call it. The attachment or the chemistry between dogs and human beings. So they are kind of saying dog is human best friend. So Let's come back to the last part of our presentation. What can we do? So today, I'm not talking about designing a new law for animal cruelty, because I think it takes ages for this to become true in our country. So there's only two things that I ask you to keep that in your mind. So first, if you're going to have a dog, or if you already have a dog, so please treat them with care, because someday, and someone say that if a dog, you give them proper training and also some kind of a sentiment or affection, it will become a very effective friend and also assistant. And the second reason, as what I've said previously somewhere in my presentation, the story of dog meat. So everyone here, please say no to dog meat, and ask everyone to say no to dog meat. That would be one of the very meaningful message to our best friend. So during this only very short presentation, I'm not sure that whether it's long enough to get your satisfaction, but I only want to conclude in only one sentence. Dogs are definitely not our whole life, but they make our life whole, more complete and more meaningful. So if you see that this one is a true sentence, so please give the hand to save the life of our dogs. And if everyone who wants to contribute your opinions or something that you would like to comment or add into my presentation, you can contact me to you can contact me through Facebook or Yahoo. And my nickname Facebook is Little Pop, and this is my avatar. I love dogs.
That's true.
I also have yahoo.com. Please check in your the list of Facebook friends, and I'm sure that some of you may add me as a friend. And thank you for all of your attention.
You have a lot of fans. Okay, so your comments.